there's a system within us to like endure everything that we go through. Because if you look back at life, everything that you've gone through, that you feel that it is the end of the world, that's it, I won't be able to make it. You always make it because you have that system within you to make it. You just have to look there or search there.
And welcome to TheirTalk, a space where two unique voices come together to share real stories and spark meaningful conversations.
Join us as we dive into life moments, big and small, offering advice, insight, and a whole lot of heart.
This is TheirTalk. Let's talk.
So how your week been? It's been 2 weeks. Right?
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's crazy how time flies.
Yeah.
No, but this week has definitely been like the week of just shedding.
Yeah.
You know, leaving old things behind. Damn. My old mindset behind.
Girl, that's a lot.
My old job behind. Like, I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Because I'm telling you, it's been a long time coming, and I'm just so excited for what God has for me next.
Yeah. So when do you start?
I start the next one tomorrow.
What? Wait,
yes, girl.
Starting tomorrow?
I start tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
Oh my God, that's awesome! Are you excited or nervous?
I am for sure. Only because like I know like like I've needed to leave the old place, and like with this one, although it's something similar, but it's different people, new opportunities, and like more money.
Okay.
That part.
Oh, that's even better.
The more money part.
So, okay, that's awesome. I'm excited for you.
How was your week?
Girl, my week, it just, nothing new actually. It's just been the same routine, work and home, and you know, I just been busy, just still trying to figure life out. I'm happy for you that at least you're on the rest. On the journey. It's a journey. So
are they still renovating the office?
No, they finally finished it.
Okay.
But,
so now
what they did was they got rid of our cubicle, and I don't like it. So now we have the way they had it set up. I mean, we had those desks that you can stand up or sit down and stuff like that. But now our space is a little more like open.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We have our own little but it's okay. Like we're getting used to it. So that's fine. So wait, that reminded me. So I saw this thing, right? I saw this thing on Instagram. I was strolling down Instagram. I saw this. It's a quote where I kind of resonated with it a little bit. So I don't know what your thoughts is on it. So it's like a tree. They have the tree, a picture of a tree, and then they have it like a line drawn in the middle, and then one side is like the tree had no leaves. Pretty much like during the winter, how the trees look like no leaf. It's just like the branches, the bare branches of the tree. And then on the other side, you have it with a beautiful flower blossom all over it. And then it said, and it reads, "Same tree, different season. Remember, everything is temporary." Yeah. So that's kind of like tying to what you just said, but you shedding the old you, and so new season, like the old season, those leaves that fall off.
Yes, girl.
And to blossom.
Sometimes, you know, I love that quote because sometimes like the shedding part is the part that most people struggle with. Yeah. Because they know that change is needed, but because they don't want to shed and let go of the old skin. Yeah. They kind of like they put themselves in. Yeah, it's fear. It's basically fear, and it's like, but again, on the other side of fear is everything we want. That's true. And we have to just go straight into it, and we have to trust. Like with me leaving this job, I literally had to shed the old me because the old mindset was like, well, what if it doesn't work out at the new job? What if like you don't like the people you work with? Like, but then I had to catch myself. I'm like, wait a minute, Amanda. Why is your mind automatically going to something negative? Why not go into this with positivity and know that it could be better and it will be better? Right. You know, like I'm honestly like, when I'm just thinking about it, I know that this is a change needed because that job, it was just really, it was so heavy on me. And I know, and it didn't, I know it just didn't fit. Yeah. But you know when something doesn't fit, but you're trying to make it fit, but life is like, this ain't you. Yeah. Like, this is not for you.
Yeah. So
I was forcing it for the longest time. Yeah.
So almost like that saying, they say life will it talk to us. It will give us these little signs. Yeah. And then we'll ignore the signs until we get to a point where it literally starts screaming at us before we can move. Because those little, like that little feeling, intuition, like I need to go, it's a communication telling you, yes, you need to go. But then we're so comfortable and we don't want to leave that comfort zone. Like, that's crazy. But I'm used to this. Yeah. This is my home. This is my life. If I leave it, what's going to be of it? Right. So that kind of, like, the whole conversation is funny how it tied into that quote that I saw. So when I saw it, I was just sitting there thinking about it, right? I was like, you know, in life, we go through so many, like, we go through different seasons in life. And then it brought me back to a conversation that me and Jeremiah had. Like, that little kid, he's like my teacher. Son, he's like my little teacher. So like, it was the beginning of fall. So all the trees, the leaves and stuff, you know, the changes and the falling. And we were just admiring the beauty of it. You know, I mean, that season, there's always a beauty in the season. Yeah. So you just got to look for it. So we're like, how beautiful the trees are and the leaves and all of that stuff, right? And then he asked me a question. He said, how come some of the trees, they're still green? None of them, like, the leaves are not changing or falling. I just, like, I didn't know the answer, like the right answer. I was like, you know what?
Like the evergreens.
Yeah, like some of those trees, they are like, they are made for that weather.
To endure it.
Yeah, they're made for that weather, so that's why they won't change their leaves and stuff like that. And then he was like, oh, he said, it's a good thing God didn't make the leaves. I like, God made everything. I like, so even the tree, God made the tree. So long story short, he pretty much said, yes, God made the tree, but he didn't make the leaf. The trees made the leaf. Then for a second, I was like, think about it, okay? Yeah, you see? I need other people's opinion on this. But if God
That's
made
very interesting.
Right. But if God made the tree and he gave the tree the ability to grow the leaf, then he make the leaf. He said, no, but God made the tree. He created a system within the tree for the tree to have a leaf.
So, oh my goodness. Yes. Something just dawned on me when you said that. Wow. First of all, can I just say your son is like an old soul?
That's how I say he teaches me every day.
No, that is very brilliant, right? Like us. So God made us, right? But does he also make the situation, the life situation, the tough ones that we go through, does he also allow that to happen? Does he make it happen, or does he just allow it?
I think, I was just going there with this, right? Yeah. What I think it is, he created a system within us to withstand every weather that we go through, every storm that come our way. We are built to withstand that. So when I was looking at those trees, I'm looking at the tree and it's like pure stems pretty much, right? No leaf, but it's still surviving within that cold weather. And the winter time will come and there'll be snow all over it and it will turn into crystals and stuff. It's still beautiful. You still see the beauty in it, right? Yeah. But it's still there surviving. And then when the springtime comes, it blossom. Like, you know what I mean? I just so we all will go through these different seasons in our life, right? Sometimes it's a difficult or dark time. Yeah. Some people may call it the dark night. So you're going through that season, there's a beauty in it. Like the resistance.
But you have to choose to see the beauty in it. Right. Because you can either wallow in your sorrow or know, like, okay, this is a new season and this is a temporary season I'm going through. Right. What I can do is I can take the lesson from it, or I can sit here and feel sorry for myself. Yeah. With everything that I've been through, especially with last year and like knowing that year 2024 was just a season, I decided to take the lesson out of it. Yeah. I decided to grow. I decided to better myself. I meditate. Yeah. I journal. I work out. Like, you know, all those things. Like,
we need to have a session on that.
Oh my goodness, yes, girl. It's so beautiful just sitting there in complete silence. Yeah. Silence for me, now I can hear a sound. You know, like it's like a high-pitched sound that is just of nothingness. Yes. You know, and when I sit there, I'm able to process my thoughts, go through everything and just like filter, you know, take out the negative thoughts and know like, okay, this is just a filtering system that I need to just take out of my head. I already thought about it. I already processed it. I need to let it go, you know? Yeah. But meditating for real for me has, along with working out, those two combination, life-changing for me. Yeah. Like, awesome. Yesterday I had my coworker, he was like, Amanda, why are you always so happy? And I'd stop for a second. I was like,
am I?
No, I was like, oh my goodness, thank you.
Yeah.
That is a really good compliment.
Right.
And he was confused because,
Yeah.
And I said to him, I was like, I'd rather be known for being happy
Yes.
than known for being
grumpy,
negative, just having that like aura around you. And I'm like, wow, like what I'm doing is really starting to show because not only can I feel it, but other people are starting to recognize it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to write that.
Energy rub
it really
people,
is. So it really is, and I'm genuinely actually really happy.
That's good.
I'm like,
so you just had so you sat down and see the beauty in the season that you're going through. Even though it's a difficult season for you, you still sat there. Now you can tell yourself you're happy because you saw the beauty in the season. You found the tools within yourself that is already within you.
Ooh,
for you,
girl, I discovered a strength that I didn't even know I had.
Exactly. So
like, I did not know that I can go through what I went through and come out and be okay.
You see the system that he created within us. So like literally when I saw that code, I was saying, think about that. Like that kid, Jeremiah be teaching me every single day. Wow, like, that is so freaking smart. Like an 8-year-old saying knows how to. So there's a system within us to like endure everything that we go through. Because if you look back at life, everything that you've gone through, that you feel that it is the end of the world, that's it, I won't be able to make it. You always make it because you have that system within you to make it. You just have to look there or search there.
And you know what I remind myself is that everything, like you said, is temporary. The good is temporary. The bad is temporary. And I tell myself, this is a moment that you're going to be able to look back on.
Yeah.
Although sometimes when we're in the current situation, it feels like it's very like real and it's very heavy.
Right.
But just like, this
you blinded sometimes. You don't really see it. Yeah.
This too shall pass. Like when I'm running on the treadmill and my lungs are screaming for air and my legs, everything is burning and I'm tired. And I remind myself, like, okay, you have done this before.
Yeah.
You're going to get through this run and it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to look back and be accomplished and you're going to be happy that you got through it. And it's just such an amazing feeling. So, but like definitely finding the thing that helps you get through it is very important. And it could be anything for you.
I think it's just that awareness, just knowing that you have that ability to, that you have that, like everything that you need, that tools to go through that season. Like you are going to survive in that season because there's a system built within you to survive that season.
Girl, you better preach.
Yes, if you
better preach. You better preach.
If you just have that awareness, right?
I'm telling you.
If you just have that awareness and just know it. Like, this is just a season. It will pass, but there's a lesson in here that I need to learn, or whatever the situation is, I need to learn in it. And I know I am well equipped to go through it.
Like, it's that faith and that belief.
Yeah.
There was I can't remember the quote. It wasn't a quote, but it was something I was watching, and the person was explaining about a patient that was in the hospital.
Yeah.
That was extremely ill, and there was a pastor that came to pray and explain the power of believing.
Yeah.
And when the patient had heard it and he truly embodied it and took it in, he started to feel better because he believed that he was going to get through it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it may seem like it doesn't make sense in the moment, or it may seem like you're never going to get out of it, but you have to believe with no benefit of a doubt that you're going to be okay.
Right.
Like that belief.
Yeah. That happened at faith. You know, they say like in the Christianity, they will tell you faith is a currency. It's a currency in the spiritual realm. So it's like, you know how you use money to buy product or merchandise in the physical world. You use faith to buy what you need in the spiritual realm. So it's like you're buying it, it's your currency. And then it also, the ability for it to happen, it depends on your level of faith. Exactly. So like it's like almost, if you go in the market, how like your ability to, what you can buy, it depends on how much you have in your pocket, right?
Exactly.
The money you have. So it's like the level of faith that you have will would be like you'll receive the outcome based on your level of faith or your level of belief. So that's crazy. It's funny. I would just like go.
Man, that's it. That's saying what you seek is also seeking you. If you're seeking answers and you're seeking even whatever it is, it's like it's really. It's really.
You just gotta believe that whatever it is that you are looking for, or like the answer you're looking for, you just gotta believe that it's here.
That answer is looking for you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's looking for me. So I just gotta keep looking for it or searching for it. We'll meet.
I'm telling you, and the amount of endless possibilities that are out there, we just gotta tap into it. Tap in.
Yeah. So I'm really happy for you, girl. I can't wait for your new beginning, your new journey, and I'm pretty sure it's a beginning of something great. Like
yes, beginning
of something new and great. So I'm excited. I can't wait to hear all about it. Yeah. To hear all the success story. Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna be all success story.
It's a stepping stone for now because this is not the field I want to stick in.
Right.
But for now, it's going to be...
It's something new, something different, something new. Right now for you better than what
it's
it
a
was.
good right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take it for what it is and embrace it. And
it's a change. It's a change, so just a little thing, sometimes the little changes, it make the big changes.
Yeah.
So just making that first move and getting that job, even if it's not the field you want to be in, and being, for instance, you had a little doubt, like, it's going to be new people. I may not be able to make it in this environment, but just taking that bold move and then going into that new environment and dealing with the new people and actually being able to like strive through that, that can encourage you to even like embark on bigger goals, because like, if I can do that, I can probably do this one too. So just baby step and that's it.
For sure. I'm
excited.
I'm super excited.
Awesome.
Share, please like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and get engaged with us. Let us know what we should talk about. Engage, please.